Hey everybody, I didn't know where to start this process with you. I didn't want it to be too lengthy, but I did want to show you like what I'm using to season my whole chicken. And then I've got some things over here that I'm going to throw in the pot for some extra yummy goodness, and it's so good for you. But the main reason I wanted to go ahead and start where I'm at, I've got the chicken here in the sink. I'm just going to I'm going to season it up. And you can use literally anything. Like, I use organic seasonings. Mostly, sometimes I'll have one on hand that's not organic. That's totally fine. But if you can use organic, that's just going to help alleviate some of the pressure on your body, trying to get rid of all the toxins from the pesticides and stuff that they use. So I just did smoked paprika. And now I'm doing garlic powder. I've got some garlic I'm throwing in the broth as well. Cayenne pepper. All of these things that I'm using have medicinal benefits to them, okay? And there is a reason, you want to use these things, but you have to do your research and find out, which really, if you're taking a supplement, I guess, you need to pinpoint what you're going to spend your money on as far as that goes. But when it comes to doing something like this, I throw the whole kitchen sink in there. I'm doing ginger now. This is going to be for the bone broth. I've got some Italian seasoning. This normally has thyme and rosemary, and I may end up, I don't have fresh would be preferred in that case, but I'm making do with what I have. And you guys know my favorite motto, do what you can with what you have. I've got some pink Himalayan sea salt. I'm gonna just spice up this chicken. I said turkey.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Kaylee and Martha.
Okay, buddy. All right. So here's my chicken. And I'm going to throw it over here in the Instant Pot. Okay? So I'm going to turn y'all around here. Hi! I'm going to wash my hand off. There's my lovely fridge and my pumpkin that we were supposed to cut up on Tuesday. But horse therapy got rescheduled. And she was going to be busy on Friday, so we went Tuesday. So my week's been really crazy. I've not had a shower today. I have got to get in the shower. Miles has therapy today. Another therapy that got rescheduled this week. My whole week has been mixed up. So his group therapy is normally on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. And it's today. All right. My chicken's in here. I cut up one whole. It was a pretty large organic onion. Just a yellow onion. I had a red onion in the fridge left over from the other day. I'm going to kind of shove those down beside it. So I'm going to add that as well. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason when you're making chicken broth, okay? It's all, just put all the good stuff in there. And I had, this bell pepper was rolling around and it's about to go bad. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw it in there. And you don't have to cut pretty chunks, you just chop it up and throw it in there. I did about about a half of a head of garlic, so I'm going to throw those garlic cloves in there. I think that's it. Okay, so the recipe, I've never made chicken broth in the Instant Pot. I normally do it on the stovetop and it always turns out fabulous. So I'm just going to try it in my Instant Pot, okay? So I've got my chicken and whatever else you want to put in there. You can put celery, carrots. Good, think about you're making a stock basically. And you can use it to cook with, or you can use it for medicinal purposes, which is what I'm going to be using it for. Chicken stock is good. It helps, it pulls out the collagen that's in the bones of the chicken, okay? So the point of that is going to be healing my gut. So because I have an autoimmune disease, I've learned so much about gut health and how leaky gut can lead to different things, bad things, that present themselves usually later in life. I grew up on Kool-Aid, gummy worms, you name it. And so my gut health was just pitiful. I damaged my gut. And so I learned about leaky gut, learned how to heal it with supplements that I'm taking. This is something I do every now and then. Just really, you know, it starts getting colder outside and you start thinking about soups and different things. And a lot of times it comes around this time of year just because I have that on my mind. Every now, you know, I'll usually like one time each season, I'll do a pot of this and sip on it. But it's the collagen's going to help with the lining of your gut. Collagen helps with so many other things as well. It helps with hair growth, nail growth. It's going to help with your skin. But it's really good. And not only that, but you know, all of these seasonings, organic, if you can use organic produce as well to help cut down on the pesticide exposure, because that is going to overwhelm your system, and your body's just going to have to work harder to get those toxins out, and it can make you sick long term. We don't want to think about long term because we like what is in the here and now, right? That was always the way that I went, but I'm learning that I have to focus long term when it comes to my health. It's a process, not a quick fix. So here we go. I'm going to put some water in this, and the recipe I found said you just cover it. You don't like fill it up past it. You just fill it up with water until everything's covered, and then we're going to put it on, and I will share in the comments how long I'm going to cook it for. I'm going to put it on manual pressure cook, but I'll leave all that in the comments. And if you don't care, go ahead and subscribe. I've got some other videos that I've already shared, and I'll be sharing way more in the future. So click the subscribe button and like this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great week and enjoy your bone broth.